Hello, I'm Nicki. I'm decided to make my own show for now, cause I was just sick of just having all these crazy people coming in. She just found everyone at their craziest moments and just ruined the show. But we'll probably be making more shows with her. But I've decided to make my own show. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but maybe one of my guests will have some information on what I should call it. And maybe you could vote for what I should call it. I thought maybe the Nicki Show, but that's just too easy. Well, yeah. Anyway, Jess was a little crazy, and so was everyone. And I have no idea how Sarah got the holiday chair. I don't know. Jess must have put her stuff in her head, and oh boy, she gets insane. Okay. I am so happy of being out of that crummy old box. You know how so sad it is being in a box that wasn't even big enough to move it? Just like stand there. Then you get jiggled, and then you just fall up and down, up and down. And it just messes up your hair, everything. You barely breathe. Oh, I'm so happy being out of that box. Boxes are a terrible place to be. I don't care what anyone tells you, they're bad. Yes, they are really bad. But what are you gonna do? Yeah. So anyway, I need to think of something to do on this show. This is the trademark for the show. I was thinking maybe, I just thought we could call it this show Nicki Show, Nicki's Blob, no, Nicki's Blodge. No, that's stupid. Nicki's Chat or something. I need help from you viewers out there. You need a name for my web show. Leave a comment to tell me what I should name my show, because I don't know, I'm just clueless. I just don't know. To me, the show is always going to star me, and I'm going to have some people on the show all the time, a different person. I'm going to try to make some more videos, shows, episodes as time goes on. Well, anyway, Molly, yay! Hey, Molly, get over here! Oh, sorry, Nicki. I was just trying to think of what I was going to say. Okay, well, what's a good way to tell your story? Well, a long time ago, during World War II, I was trying to help everybody. I was planting the Victoria Garden. And it was a pretty spring day, and just gardening, and then all of a sudden, my puppy, Bennett, came running out, and she started ripping up everything, and I was like, yo, Bennett, don't be doing that. And then I'm trying to put him back in his doggy pen. I'm gardening. Then he topped out, and I just had to yell at him again, and yell at him. But I didn't want to be too mean, you know. It's not nice to be nice. Well, it's not nice to be mean to animals, you know. So I just started gardening. Okay, Molly, we get your gardening. Now get to the chase. Well, then my mom came home, and I ended up planting everything wrong, and we had to rake up everything and plant it again. Oh, yeah, that was a good story, Molly. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Molly. That's Molly for you. You just never know what she's gonna say. Well, that was a boring story, so we need to lighten things up here. Okay. Want to hear a joke? Let's see. Yeah, because I couldn't say my joke a while ago. I have some good jokes. Okay. There was 3 guys in the desert, right? They were going to travel through the desert. One guy, he brought a loaf of bread. The second guy brought a glass of water. And the third guy brought a car door. Yeah, it's weird. The third guy was a weird dude. Anyway, They were riding to the desert. And then some other guy in a camel, walked up to them and like, hey, and asked the first guy, hey, why did you bring a loaf of bread? And he said, well, if I get hungry, I could eat it. And the guy's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then he asked the second guy, why did you bring a glass of water? And the guy said, well, if I get thirsty, I can drink it. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then he's like, then why the heck, sorry, why the heck did you bring a car door? Well, the guy's like, well, if I get hot, I'll just roll the window down. And the guy's just like, yeah, okay, buddy. Isn't that funny? I thought that was a funny joke. You know what else is weird? You know, we park in the driveway and drive on the parkway. Now, how is that possible? I don't know, this world is messed up, we just do stuff like that. We're just weird. Who knows? Okay, everyone. I made a list of all good names for my show. We could call it the Nicki Show. Only Nicki. Just Nicki. Nicki Time, or another name if you come up with any others. I want you all to go onto my site and vote now. The name of the site should appear right across the bottom of the screen. Okay, tune in next time. Bye.